Thank you, ZBZ. Well, you guys look good and fits getting ready for summer. Well, from bold botanicals straight from the tropics to graphic patterns in season and best brights, prints are an easy way to add a bold statement to any wardrobe or even home decor. Well, no need for large screens or squeegees and emulsion. Zoe, yes, she has a simple way of showing us in an inexpensive way to create your very own uniquely printed pieces. And it's very simple from household items.
Toiletrolle, sponsies, groente en blare. Wat kan hierdie vreemde maar interessante materiale moontlik in gemeen hê? Hulle kan almal gebruik word vir 'n eenvoudige drukproses en kan so lewe gee aan 'n eenvoudige stuk breinpapier, 'n ou lapsak of selfs 'n stuk katoen. Today I'm going to experiment with printing on different pieces of material using these odd objects. For today's DIY, you will need paintbrushes, textured sponges, stamps, fabric paint, a toilet roll, box cutter, vegetables and leaves of your choice. Once you've got all your materials ready, you now need to decide what you're going to do your printing on. I'm going to use this plain pillowcase and this very dull canvas bag. I'm going to start by adding a little bit of extra pizzazz to my pillowcase. For that, I will need my black paint. Now you can choose any color you want, but the reason I'm going for black is I want to create a bold and graphic print against my white pillowcase. Just add a dollop of paint to your paint tray and use some water to dilute it. I'm going to use my textured sponge for my first print. Now before I use it on my pillowcase, I'm going to test it out on a piece of scrap paper first. I'm really happy with the pattern of my sponge, so let's apply it to the pillowcase. There's no turning back now. Just remember, when you add more water to your paint, it allows for your pattern to bleed, so keep that in mind when using materials. It could make for a really cool effect. Just like this. Now, I'm not going to do anything else to this pillowcase. I quite like the minimalist look. It's more modern. So let's set it aside to dry and move on to our canvas bag. Another cool object making for a really interesting stencil is a leaf. Leaves make for a real organic look, and remember to use the back side of your leaf as these have more veins and make for a really cool print. Place the painted side of the leaf onto the material, put a piece of paper over it and rub the leaf into the fabric. Voila! Now all that's left for you to do is to repeat the printing process in whichever pattern you prefer. Look at that, it even has that planned ombre look. I love the look the leaf gave me, but you know what? Odd objects will give you the most interesting patterns. So use your toilet roll or pieces of potato and cut interesting shapes out of it, or you can even use ready-made stamps. Once you're happy with your prints, all that's left for you to do is to lock the color in, and that you do by ironing the reverse side of your material. This will secure the color, make sure it's waterproof, so once you wash it, nothing will happen to your prints. And I can guarantee you, once you start creating and designing your own prints, it's going to be difficult to stop.